You guys, I've been wanting to do a video for a couple of days, but my life is so busy right now, and then I say, oh, I can do it tonight. I don't have to be in the store to do a video. I can sit in my chair, and then it gets later and I'm just exhausted from all the hassles and stresses of my daily life right now. Today was stressful, and I didn't get some of the things done that I need to do. Right now, I'm being bugged by the paper. My schedule under my camera is lumpy. I don't want it lumpy. Yeah, so today was very busy and stressful, and I wasn't able to do my regular work as usual, and it's like I might as well just give up trying that, because it's not going to be anything like usual for a month now, because I go get Skylar and Derek at the airport tomorrow, and then I'll have her for 4 weeks. I have nothing that I can focus on to talk about, so I'm going to just go ahead and do some more questions. I still have questions that I haven't answered, and we will do that. I do want to say that I don't know if I can do anything crafty while Skylar's here. I don't want you guys to run away. I will do that when she's gone, but it's really hard to do that while she's here, because it takes all my focus to do just that. You know, so I think I'll take it easy and, you know, do things that I can do with her. We're just going to have to play it by ear. So I just hope that you guys can just put up with it. For those of you who don't particularly care to have videos with kids in them, you know, it's I have to do this. I don't have to. I want to. Nobody's forcing me to take my granddaughter for a month. I asked if I could do that when she was 2. She's 10, so a long time ago, and they were like, yes. And I mean, I knew my son would be okay with it, but I wasn't sure if Janet, that's Skylar's mother, you know, how she would feel about that. And I think I only had her for like a week and a half or 2 weeks the first time. But I used to do it twice per year in the summer and then in the fall. But I can't do the fall now because she's in school. So when she started school, it went down to just once in the summer, but for a longer period of time. 5.5 weeks is the longest I've ever had her, and this time is 4 weeks, so it should be just about right. All right, let's just jump into the Q&A and see what I have left for questions. My glasses are dirty. I think we can maybe finish up tonight. What kind of sewing machine do you have? Did I answer that already? It's in the description of my videos, the place no one ever thinks to look. It's been there for a long time, and I always get the model number wrong, so let me look it up. It is a Singer, that much I knew, and I knew it was something 01A, but I think I used to say 301A. It's a 401A, and I have a video in the description of every video that I've uploaded in the past few years, maybe a couple years at least. I will link down below to that video under this video in case you want to go see my show and tell of my sewing machine. I also think I took you in the cellar for the fabric that I have there. And that looks the same, I'm sure, as whenever it is. Let me see when I uploaded that. It will tell you the history of how I came to have this sewing machine. It was my grandmother's, so you could just go watch that video. Okay, pretty please. But let me try to open it. I just want to see when I recorded that. June 1, 2017. So a little over 2 years ago. 33,000 views. That's not bad. Okay, you can learn all about my sewing machine and my fabric hoarding if you go watch that. Did you at one time have a hoarding problem? Not like you see on TV, because I won't let new stuff in the house. I just won't, damn it. I think I will forever have like a clutter problem because of, you know, the fabric business that I'm currently dabbling in. I do try to have it as organized as possible, but my problem is I just can't get rid of stuff. I just can't. It's painful. It's very painful to get rid of things. I have a hard time even with pens that have run out of ink years ago. markers that no longer mark anything. I always feel that there's a use for that leftover piece of plastic to the point where it's, it's just sickening. And that's why, like I said, I don't like to let new things in the house. I went on this little mission for the past over 8 months where I was trying to declutter, and what it ended up being was more of an organized event. It was boxes of things, very little. I don't know how much left this house. I mean, other than actual garbage, I don't know if anything left. I might have brought like 1 or 2 things to the Goodwill bin. So I failed in that department. But things are more organized, and I keep saying, well, when Skylar is here, a lot of the stuff is kids' toys that she's had, and I want to just go through those with her and put together the things that have been like just thrown around. Try to, make them as complete sets as possible, and either donate those at the animal shelter. It's not the animal shelter. It benefits the animal shelter. It is Another Chance store, thrift store in North Berwick, Maine, and all the proceeds help animals. I like that. Or I have a friend who is possibly having a yard sale this summer, and if it's when Skylar is here, we could load up the car and go there and take advantage of just the traffic that she has for her yard sales and sell some stuff. It would be fun. Skylar would enjoy that. Or the other thing is just give it away. Just give it all away. I hope that we can accomplish that. I really do. Skylar used to be good at that. She'd be like, Meme, this marker is like almost dry, and I don't like markers almost dry. So she wanted to throw it away. And I'm like, well, let's just put it in this box. I have a box of dried out markers. But it was either last summer or the summer before that I said, let's go upstairs, and she wasn't as willing to like get rid of some things, because what it is when she's here again in the summer, all of a sudden these things are new to her. And we do play with a lot of the stuff, but there's some baby things that we don't need anymore. So we're going to try. We are. And when I say we're going to try, I'm really counting on her to get me through this. If she's like, Meme, no, I don't think so. Okay, you're right. We're not getting rid of that. That's how that's going to go. Yeah, it's not like a hoarding problem like you see on TV. It has never been like that. I don't have food rotting and things, moldy all over the place. But, everything is full. The upstairs is full, the garage is full, the cellar is full, and my living space is full of boxes of fabric, but again, organized. I have papers in every box telling me these are to be cut into fat quarters, this is to be cut into chubby 16ths, things like that. I have it organized, and I have no place to keep these things on this floor, on this level, because there's no closets and no shelves, and I don't have room upstairs or downstairs. I want it all with me at all times. Do I have a crush? Not like on a person I know in real life, but I've always had a crush on David Letterman and various other not so great looking men that are famous. I just love David Letterman so much. I really do. Oh, have you shopped at Hannaford yet? Some of you will remember that I had a fallout with Hannaford because they wouldn't be honest with me about why they would not cut rare roast beef. Some of you will remember that. A lot of you hated me, thinking I was too fussy. My argument always was and still is that if you go to a deli, you should be able to get stuff cut the way you like it, the brand you want, the thickness or thinness that you want. And if it's something like roast beef that has well done on the ends and rare in the middle, you should be able to get rare, just like those who like it well done should be able to get it well done. And Hannaford had these stories. I'll link, no, do I want to relive that? Do I want to show you guys that video? It's a video. I don't know. Search Darlene Michaud Hannaford roast beef or something like that. I don't even want to go look for it. I was okay with always leaving without roast beef because they're like, oh no, we're right here now. Well, that's not pink enough, and I know you guys won't cut another one, so I'll just leave it and better luck for me next time. They had weird reasons, like it wastes a slice if we do that. We're not allowed to. We're not allowed to. I don't want to say headquarters. There's a word. The big shots or whatever. Does it start with P? I can't think of it at all. But they weren't allowed to do it. Well, come to find out they are allowed to do it, like I knew, because another Hannaford, the manager of a deli, contacted me and said they absolutely can cut it in the middle and slice you rare, if that's what you want. So anyway, I left my store because I was just tired of them beating around the bush. I would rather they had said, yes, we can cut it that way, but we choose not to. We just don't care. We don't care if we lose your business. We just don't want to do it. We want to just slice the meat as it is, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't want it, then you can walk away empty-handed. I would still be a customer had they said that, but I haven't been a customer ever since I announced that I was no longer going back. If you ever see me at Hannaford, this is why. One, they are the only store that recycles plastics that are not just the grocery bags. I have looked it up. They're the only one. I can go into the lobby and get rid of all that plastic that I want to recycle that isn't allowed to be put in my recycling bins. So I do use them for that, but that's not bringing in any money. I'm not spending my money at Hannaford. I just go in to dispose of my recycling. The other thing is I use Clink for my cans. We pay a deposit on cans and bottles of soda, whatever, and then we get the money, the deposit back. You buy these green bags, and then you just put all your bottles and cans in there, and then you drop it off in the Clink bins. You scan your little card, and then you can print out a piece of paper how much money you're getting back. So the only way I can cash that out is I could go buy something inside Hannaford and use that to pay, or I can just go to the customer service desk and get the money. So that's what I would be doing. I haven't done it yet since. I'm just letting it add up. But when Skylar's here, I'm going to tell her, let's go cash out the Clink money, and we'll just go to customer service, get the money, and we'll go shop elsewhere. I know some said, oh, she'll be right back in there. She doesn't mean it. She'll be right back. No, I meant it. I mean what I say. Scratched that out. I can't find you on eBay. Where are you on eBay? You know what? eBay makes it very hard to find people. You should be able to just go and search for an eBay seller. It should be right there. A different search thing. Search for a seller. Because it's Darlene Michaud, and it's hard to find me on eBay. You have to go to like search advanced and then on search by seller and all that stuff. So here's the way you can find me. The link is in the description box under my videos. Why does no one ever think to go look there? It's also on my blog, darlenemichaud.com. It's also like plastered on all my Facebook pages, my profile, my group, because I promote my shit there on all those things. It's on Twitter. That's the only other one I use, and that's just automatic for me. I don't do Instagram. I really want to start back up with that, but I want Derek to handle it for me. So maybe while he's here, I can have him do that. I don't know. Too much for me to do. So yeah, it's Darlene Michaud on eBay, but the easiest thing is go find a link in one of those places that I just mentioned, like under the video description box, and you'll find me. More proof that people don't click through or don't read once they click through. Why do you make all that food that you post on your blog? Why do you promote so much junk food on your blog if you're not eating that stuff? Some people say, oh, see, she doesn't really eat just meat because look at what she made. I don't make those recipes that I'm putting on my blog. And it says it. Let me open one up. While I'm waiting for that to open, the reason I do it is because recipes bring in views. It puts eyeballs on my blog, and then they see my videos and stuff in my sidebars. Okay, here's today's recipe. Easy cheesy crescent dogs recipe. Please remember that I don't eat this stuff, so I did not test this recipe. I'm just posting so you can try it. Maybe I need to make that font like size 24 or something. But I have a lot of people who will comment on Facebook, because I put those things on Facebook and the YouTube community board. And they'll be like, oh, can you show us the video for this? Or, oh, did you record this? I didn't make it. I didn't make it. And people will say, do you have a recipe for this? Yes, it's on my fucking blog. That's why there's a link there. There's the title and there's a link. Do I really have to say, please click here? I mean, I don't know. But people just don't stop to think, oh, maybe she's posting that link because it will take us to the fucking recipe. Am I that genius that I thought of doing such a thing? I don't know, maybe people just don't realize that some people still have blogs. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just clicking to the actual source. I get these recipes through an affiliation. I'm affiliated with all of General Mills, which includes Betty Crocker, Pillsbury, and Tablespoon. And there's one other site. I can't even think of it right now, but it's all like Mexican food, so I very rarely post from there because the recipes are complicated. I like very easy recipes with just a few ingredients. So that's why I do it, because it generates views for my blog. People like recipes. And then why do you promote so much junk food on your blog? That's because that seems to get people to come and look even more. Just because I eat just meat, not very many people do, and they'd rather see, 3-ingredient cookie recipe, So that's why I do it. And no, I've never made any of these recipes in advance. If I do, it would be part of a concoction. There are some that I've posted that I've tried afterwards, like those pastel jello gelatin cookies or whatever. That was something I had posted on my blog, and then I decided I'd make them. But if you see a link, you can click on it, and it'll take you to where you want to go. You can have the recipe right there in front of your eyeballs. It's right there on my blog. And if you would take the time to read just above the title, it tells you that I don't eat this stuff and I didn't make that recipe. I think we're down to the last question. Hold down the applause. Where is it? Have I crossed everything off? No. This is the last one from this batch of questions that I got from my patrons and YouTube members. Thank you very much, patrons and YouTube members. I can ask them again for more questions, and we can do this again sometime. Who do you watch on YouTube? Gee, that's a good question. I used to watch certain people that I no longer watch because some of them disappeared. Megan McCarthy, I just liked her very much. She got burned out. And she did Vlogmas last year. She had a video every day for 25 days or something. I don't know. She might have done it all of December. Well, that would be 25 days because Christmas is on the 25th. And at the end, her last one, she said, in the title, I think it said, my last vlog. But she made it sound like in the video that just the last Vlogmas one. But no, she never came back. She's just young, but she was funny. I liked her. I liked her family. And she ended up having a boyfriend that a lot of people at first didn't care for. And, he's very, very sweet and kind and loving, but he would always call her cheeky, and people didn't like that. She loved it. So they were always on her case. I think, people just get sick of it. People just get sick of the comments. And I wish she would have tried turning them off for a length of time. She'd probably still have her channel. She was big on Vine. I never knew what Vine was, but she was a big Viner, I guess. That doesn't exist anymore. It was a platform where people would upload just very quick little videos that were weird. And then she became a YouTuber. So she's gone. Marzia, PewDiePie's girlfriend. I was watching her. I just liked her. I liked listening to her. She did a variety of things, fashion, but some crafts, and just really nice, well-edited videos. So it was very pleasant to watch her. And one day, out of the blue, with something like 7.5 million subscribers, she just posted goodbye YouTube with no apologies. She just said, I'm moving on to other things. There was no like, I'm so sorry that you guys, I'm disappointing you. There was none of that. And when she did that, I was like, look, if somebody that big can do that, somebody tiny like me doesn't have to worry so much. If I ever wanted to stop YouTube, I can. It's not the end of my world. And that's really what I should be concerned with. But she not only quit YouTube, she took down all her videos over a period of like 6 years, maybe a little longer. And she left, I think, six videos up. And I think to this day, that's all she has up there. And I just wondered why she did that. Is it because she just now looked back and thought, that's not really what I wanted to be doing? And was it a bad feeling to know that she had all those videos? It wasn't anything to be ashamed of. The videos were all very nice. I mean, if anybody has the right to want to look back and take down videos, that would be me. But I don't care. What's done is done. I just don't care. But yeah, she took her videos down. Okay, and I used to watch Bunny, and then after a while I overwatched her, and then I would watch every video from beginning to end. Same as Missouri Star Quilt Company. I've stopped watching them. Missouri Star Quilt Company, I mean, that's her kind of video, is just doing the quilts. She's not going to change that. You're not going to suddenly see her, kicking back in a chair, hand stitching something and swearing. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. And with Bunny, I don't know. I could tell she wasn't enjoying herself, and it made it uncomfortable to watch. She was always apologizing again, too. Like, I know you guys, you want this, I just haven't been in the mood for, and it's like, you can do whatever you want. You really can. And, she's back to doing what she wants, as far as I know. She had tried to go through this whole transition where she had help from this Shane guy who I just didn't care for, and he was making her uncomfortable, doing uncomfortable things, and she tried doing that, but no, she fell back into what she wants to do, because that's all you can do. So what do I currently watch? I watch Molly Burke. She's a 25-year-old blind woman. She's quite fascinating. Let me just look at my list. I still watch ASMR. I pretty much stick to the one that I like the most, which is fast ASMR. I will watch Anu is her name, A-N-N-O-O, crochet now and then. I watch Miranda Sings. I found her on an episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, Jerry Seinfeld on Netflix, and he always has famous people, and then one time he had this character from YouTube, so I checked her out, and I was fascinated with the her writing abilities for her skits that she does. Also watched some of her YouTube series. I believe she had 2 seasons, Haters Back Off. And then she also has a vlog channel, and then she also has a Colleen Ballinger channel, Colleen Vlogs and Colleen Ballinger. And I'll watch whatever videos of hers that she has there. I watched her throughout her pregnancy. Now her little baby's 6 months old. And then she has a brother, and their channel is the Ballinger family. And I like to watch them, and they're having a baby, so I get to watch another baby, watch them go through all that. And they're a pretty cool family. I watch Coolerpa now and then. I watch, I still have Heather Feathers in my subscription. I want her so much to come back. She was an ASMR artist that I really, really enjoyed, and she's been gone for a few years now. I watch Schmovies. They are the Schmoyer family, a family nothing like I grew up in, and they have 7 children, and I found them through, he has also Video Creators, a tip channel for videos, for YouTubers tips, and one time he had a little girl with him, which was his daughter, and then he mentioned that he had a vlog channel. So I went and watched it, and I was, again, they had just had twins when I started watching, and I watched those twins grow up, so I do watch them. Used to watch Simply Nailogical all the time. Don't anymore. Haven't for a long time. The Ellen Show. I'm subscribed to her. I do like to watch some of her funny stuff, and as much as I hate to admit it, I do like watching her scare people, but I think it's the cruelest thing in the world. I hope that everybody knows and has it in writing that that's likely to happen to them if they're a guest or if they work there. I wouldn't be able to work there. No matter how much I would know, I would be startled too much, and it would kill me. I can't do it. I would love to be able to go out and like startle people, but I feel so horrible for the person who is startled that I just can't bring myself to do it. I mean, I just can't, because it's painful when I'm startled, and I never forget it. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling at all. But I am subscribed to her. I guess, I have a lot here that I watch only now and then. So many that I have to get rid of, because I don't like to be subscribed to people that I no longer watch. I do watch PewDiePie, again, if it's something that I think I'll enjoy, especially if he has Mazia, but I think he's a fucking hunk. That guy is just so cute. I do think he's cute. If I was young, I'd have a crush on PewDiePie, but I'm not young, so it's David Letterman for me. And, yeah, assorted other things. So I don't know if that was interesting or not. I don't care. I got to talk to you, and that's all I wanted to do. I'm so happy that I will have a video, and all of a sudden I was like, what if I wasn't even recording all this time? I see something yellow. What's that mean? 5 minutes on my card. So that means it's actually maybe 1.5 minutes for real. It always says longer, and then all of a sudden it's done. So that's it, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to record anything on my way to the airport or at the airport or any of that. I will bring my cameras just in case, but I'm going to be busy Tuesday, Wednesday. Derek is still here. I have to get up at 3 a.m. to bring him to the airport for Thursday morning, and then it's just me and Skylar after that. And I hope we can come up with some videos for you. Please stick around. Don't unsubscribe. There will be more videos that you like on the way. I promise. Cross my heart. I really do. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.